What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Season 5, NHL 25, Seattle Kraken Franchise Mode Series. As always, thank you so much for supporting the last episode. Give me the thumbs up on this one as well. I'd really appreciate it. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button. As you guys can see, last year, the Winnipeg Jets won the Stanley Cup. We won it in our second year, still trying to get back there and win another. I do think this year's team has that, potential. Very solid top to bottom. We got some stars. We got some depth. I think, this team's really starting to look like a true contender again. So looking at that first line there, you got all 91 plus, McCann, Wright, and Lafreniere with the +5 chem. Yzerman, Beniers, and Catton there on the second. This is actually Berkeley Catton's rookie debut. So second line, 85 overall already. I think he's got a good chance to actually win the Calder Trophy. Paterka, Kopitar, Kakko on the third, with Morgan and Connor Geekie, the two brothers on the fourth line. And then Abraham Hamilton, he was the enforcer elite potentially drafted. He actually dropped in rating since last year. I'm hoping, though, he'll get that back. Defensively, we got Dunn and Montour still on that top pair. Larson, Evans, and then Gooley and Nelson. Have to have a talk with both of them with the scheme fit, try and get that chemistry up. In terms of goaltending, Decor's our starter, still 89 now, a bunch of X factors. Kalka backing him up there, 86. You look at special teams here too, guys. Power play 1 is honestly deadly, all 90 plus, and they're getting that +5 chem. Power play 2 even I think looks really good. Yzerman is the trigger man. We actually made a big trade for him. Foreman power play 1's +5, the second there 0, but we'll take it. PK wise, still have Kopitar there for the face-offs. Beniers, of course, very good two-way forward. They got a +5. Wright's the same thing. Same with Kakko. We brought in Gooley as well, the big trade. The Geeky brothers together on the third PK. So, overall, I think the special teams, are really good on this team. The only negative there is a third three-man, which we'll almost never see ice time. AHL-wise, first line's nasty. Sala, Nesbitt, and Furcus. So, these guys probably going to stay in the AHL this year, but the next year, I'd honestly like to have them all called up. Furcus is 24 now. He's, oldest by far. We'll see. Maybe he gets moved. Rene here, already 81 at 20. He was a late first-round pick. He's actually turned out a lot better than I expected. Sprung, just like an AHL all-star, to be honest. Barlow, slow grower. He's 79 overall now at 23 years old. He should be like an 80 pretty soon. Question is just, will he be a spot from the NHL lineup? Top pair there in the AHL, both 80s. Cruz there's a 78 now, which is nice to see. In terms of the goaltending, we got Saarinen who's starting 83 overall at 22. He was actually a Kraken pick back in the third round in 2024. Didn't expect him to turn out that well. Kiprusoff backed him up, 74 starter potential. Nothing crazy, but should be fine for the AHL. And now in terms of our ratings, guys, for this season, we've got 92 offense, 93 defense, and 93 goaltending. So the team is very, very balanced. And like I said, we got the star power now. I think, we should have a good run at the cup. And so next year, guys, we'll take a look at contract situation for next season. I feel like we should be in a pretty good place. As you can see, the top 5 players are all under contract. Riker Evans, though, elite potential now, post 2, medium top 4. Making 4.75. He's going to want a big raise for sure. What's he looking at? 6.3. That's actually very, very fair. And that'd be for the rest of this franchise. We'll see if we can maybe get him a little bit cheaper just because, the old 85% rule does still work pretty good. Only if you do it at the beginning of the season. We'll try like 5.75 there. I think he'll say yes. Now, Anze Kopitar's pushing 41. I think we probably let him go. Berkeley Catton, we should try to sign before he actually starts playing NHL games. 2 years, $2 million. Okay, so he still knows his worth being 85 overall. 3 years, 3.3. Now, I feel like for us, it just makes sense to get him signed, so I'll just actually give him what he's asking, and hopefully he says yes. Once in a while, their ask will randomly go up, in the days during contract negotiations. Ty Nelson wants 5.3. Like I said, I met him before, cool guy, but in terms of what he brings to the team, I don't know if we can afford that for a bottom pairing offensive defenseman. Adam Larson's 35. For the right price, I'd bring him back. 2.5. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, 2.5 for 2 years. I think, yeah, I believe a bottom pair guy. Play PK, I'm actually fine with that. And then goalies, luckily, we are still locked up there. I guess both will need new deals, though, in the final season. And there we go, guys. Adam Larson said yes. Same with Riker Evans and Berkeley Catton. Let's go. Okay, so I think those were all really good contracts. And now, guys, we're at the end of December here with a record of 26-6-1. So we're crushing it. We'll take a look here. First place in our division with 53 points. And that is second place in the NHL. The Maple Leafs, one above us. AHL team here, they're also doing really good, 18-9, currently third place in their division. And now, as we're getting towards the trade deadline here, guys, interesting offer from the Canucks. Philip Hronik in a third for Hamilton and Santala. Hamilton, of course, is the elite enforcer. We don't really have a spot for Hronik. I am just kind of curious in terms of rating. 86 overall D-man. That is a pretty good offer there for our enforcer. Obviously, I would like to, see how he does. Currently -5, 53 penalty minutes, so he's averaging, what? Basically a penalty every other game there. I'm going to hold on to him for now, but it is, good to know we could get back a really good return already. Also, I just noticed too, one thing kind of interesting with him, his shot accuracy is a 90 and his power there is only a 78. We could almost make this guy a sniper. Like, that is crazy shot accuracy. I feel like, those definitely should be switched. And so now, guys, for the deadline, the record of 43-14-4. So the team continues to crush it. 90 points, first place in the division. What? The Maple Leafs have 105 at the trade deadline. That is crazy. I thought we were like, you know, doing so well. 105, already an XX to their name at the trade deadline. That is super impressive. AHL team, 30, 17, and 5, so looking really good. Second place in the division, so yeah, can't be upset with that. And the AHL scoring leader right now is actually Edward Sala, 44 points. And in terms of the NHL team, Jared McCann already with 85. That top line is crushing. McCann's also already hit 50 goals. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that is a big reason why we're doing so well. Definitely glad I actually, you know, gave him that money he wanted. I remember, was it last year or the year before? I was, you know, kind of hemming and hawing about paying him. We're definitely buyers. Like, this team is, you know, doing too well not to be. I still don't want to give away our best, you know, prospects, but definitely picks and mid prospects we can move. Jacob Chikrin there, he's got that new contract, 5 years left, 9.3, makes him not super, you know, ideal to come get. Ekblad here, 2 years left at 4.8, 86. He could be a replacement for Ty Nelson. Hronek, Protis there, Hyman, Fairbury, Sandin, Zavragan, Blackwood. Okay, so let me see if we could actually potentially make an Aaron Ekblad trade. Unfortunately, guys, Ekblad here, wages no move to have a modified no trade, but we are not one of the teams he would go to. It shows here he's got 29 team no trades, only a few teams, and they're not even popping up. So I haven't made a trade yet, guys. I'm looking around the league trying to make the right one. I do see that our first line there, Wright, Lafreniere, McCann, all 92 now, which is awesome. Also, too, in terms of the defense, Knold there's up to an 81. We haven't even signed him yet, so we'll actually have him league min for the last 3 years of the series, which is awesome. Even Volkov there could potentially take over for Larson, save us a bit of money. So the trade deadline is now complete, guys. I actually didn't make a single trade. I was looking around and just nothing made sense for us. Originally, I was going to maybe make a trade, you know, with Ty Nelson for a new defenseman, but as I showed you, we got guys coming up, so that didn't really make a ton of sense to me either. Now, okay, first trade there is kind of big. Kotkaniemi to the Avs in exchange for Mackenzie Blackwood. Jake Wallman to the Rangers, Mikkola there to the Lightning. You got the Bruins getting a first-round pick for a couple thirds and a defensive prospect. That seems terrible. Jake Evans there to the Buffalo Sabres. Alex Turcotte to the Sharks. You got Duclair to the Jets. Okay. Tomasino there to the Stars. You got Jordan Harris going back to the Montreal Canadiens. That's pretty cool. You got the Maple Leafs getting Sean Walker. Sandin to the Oilers. Zach Hyman to the Sharks. Let's see. A lot of picks being moved. Kesselring there to the Canadiens. Zavragan there to the Devils. The Flyers got a first for him with a 4th. He must have obviously gone up in rating. Fairbury there to the Ducks. Canucks get a first round back. Plus, I think you guys said it's pronounced Simon Wong. Hronek to the Blackhawks. And then the Canucks got another first rounder back. So, wow, Canucks fully selling there. And now, either way to make any trades, guys, quick update look at the lines. You can see Peterka's now 87, Kakko 88. I think the chemistry might be slightly better. I had conversations with some of the guys about the scheme fit. Unfortunately, the bottom D pair, neither Gooley or Nelson was willing to, you know, change their play style, which sucks because that was the one that mattered the most. Also, too, in terms of Decord stats so far, 917 save percentage, 251 goals against. He's looking good. And now, guys, we're at the end of the season here with a record of 59, 19, and 4. So awesome year, 122 points. I assume the Leafs still beat us. Yeah, 131. I mean, we pulled it close. So we got first place in the West, second in the NHL. We cannot be upset. AHL team here finishes in a playoff spot. Most likely, they're currently in 4th, but the Silver Knights there are actually pretty close. And now check this out, guys. Jared McCann finished with 106 points. I will say, though, 59 goals. He had 50 at the deadline, so I don't know how many he's scoring per month, but to only get 9 in the last month and a half, he definitely slowed down there a little bit, one shy of 60, but huge year for him. The best season of his career by far. Before now, it would have been point per game, 26-27. In real life, yeah, I don't think he's ever had above 70. Behind him as well, Lafreniere, 97. I think that's also a career year for him. So, yeah, it is those two guys on that line together with Shane right in the middle. Played awesome. Vince Dunn, 74 points, plus 35. It's a potential Norris winner again. Also, too, got to point out that first line, plus 60 more or less for the entire line is crazy. Benier, 64 points. I mean, that's really solid from a second line center, playing PK, power play. Yzerman, 35 goals. I feel like he did what we wanted, bringing him in second line right wing. You got Montour there, 50 points. Same with Evans. Evans is only on the second power play. That's actually really impressive from him. Kopitar, 48 points. Again, probably not bringing him back. Berkeley Catton, 45. Rookie season, I mean, we had a lot of ice time for him, almost 16. Second line, plus I think second power play and 4-man. We'll see if that's enough to win the Calder Trophy. Peterka there, 44. Kakko, 34. But honestly, he keeps getting better. Just a very good defensive player, which obviously you always need. The Geeky brothers almost had the exact same amount of points. Larson was a plus 33, even though he didn't have many. Gooley as well, plus 27. So our D looked good. Goaltending here, as I showed you guys, Decord was playing well. 916 save percentage, 253 goals against. Standing there in the AHL, actually below 900, which is kind of surprising for his rating. Sala does finish as the AHL scoring leader. Furcus behind him, then Nesbitt, so that's just our top line. Rene there, 44 points, isn't too bad. Now, in terms of the entire league, guys, Matthews, 122 points, takes home the Art Ross, maybe the Maurice Richard as well. You got a lot of guys here with 100-plus points. Obviously, a lot of the line mates there, too. Oh, my gosh, yeah. You got to go pretty far. Lafreniere, of course. I got to give a shout-out to Jared McCann. So, in terms of the goals, Bedard, I didn't even see that, 64. Beat up Matthews by 1. McCann, though, was top 3 in scoring, so that is awesome. In terms of the defense, Morrissey had the most points, 75. Okay, Dunn had 1 less point, and he got the best plus-minus there, plus 35, plus 4 better than Morrissey. It's going to be close. I don't think McCarr will get with the -4, so it's either going to go to Morrissey or Dunn. He might win another one, which I think would be super sick. And now in terms of the goaltending, Cord actually had the most wins. I can't believe it wasn't the Leafs goalie. They must be running a tandem because, yeah, Joseph Wool there, first Leafs goalie, 35 wins. Really good save percentage, though, 9-2 hate. Also has 8 shutouts. You could kind of call him a starter, so who knows? Maybe he could still win the Vezina. Goals against here for a start. It's also going to be Wool. Again, will, 44 games played be enough? We'll see. And then rookie skaters here. Okay, Sfortsaw, 55. I mean, Berkeley Catton, 45 points, plus 15. Probably not quite getting a nominee, but still, he's one of the better rookies this year. We'll take that. And so as I pointed out, guys, we finished second place in the league, first in the West, only the Leafs there above us. Let's see, how many teams had 100-plus points this year? There was 9. Anybody get screwed? I mean, Calgary, kind of, but not really. Actually, Montreal below them. That's just like real life. Last place in the league is the St. Louis Blues. In terms of the goals for here, Maple Leafs were first. We were second. We'd take that all day. And then goals against, Blackhawks were first, then the Leafs, then us. So, I mean, yeah, top 3 goals for and against, second in the league. Very good season. And on the first round, guys, we match up with the Vegas Golden Knights. They got Trevor Connolly up to an 89 now, playing first line left wing. Jack Eichel in the middle, Dorofeyev, Fogle, Waugh, Spence there, Howden, McLeod, Hurdle, Kolasar, Thompson, Veleno. Honestly, not a lot here after that first line. Also, to you guys, regards to Malcolm Spence, he's in this year's draft, and I just released my mock draft, so go check that out if you missed it. Theodore there, top pair. Wow, like couple 80s with Hannafin. This team has no depth. Aiden Hill's the starting goalie, 84. On paper, we are the much, much better team. Obviously, in game, that doesn't always matter, but you would hope it would mean something. So we got the home ice advantage here too. We'll see what we can do in the first 2 games. Now, game 1, guys, we unfortunately lose 4-3 in OT. Game 2, though, we answered back with a 4-1 win. And then game 3 there in Vegas, they win 3-2. And game 4, 2-1. Oh my goodness. So we're down 3-1 in the series, but every single loss so far has been by 1 goal. 2 of those games in OT. I feel like we are right there. Just got to get, the luck to start going our way. Game 5 at home, let's go. 3-0 win. Like, yeah, when we beat them, not even close. Game 6 in Vegas, we got to win 1 away. And we do, 5-2. Can we pull off the down 3-1 comeback? Game 7, let's go, 2-0 win. And we have the Edmonton Oilers now in the second round. And now look at the Oilers here, guys. That first line's unreal. Nuge, McDavid, Draisaitl, are you kidding me? Now, they actually did trade away Hyman at the deadline. Mathis Preston there they got with Savoy, O'Connor. They got a 78, Chris Kreider, 82, O'Reilly. Eberle, of course, our old captain on that team. Still Melican, fourth line center. Interesting team. Offensively, Sandin's on the top pair, so they just got him. Bouchard's still there now, 92. Same with Nurse. Is he still making like a ton of money? Wow, 9.2, 82 overall. That is tough. They got 76, Sundin. Goaltending, they got 84, Kolosov. So, I mean, this is another team with not a ton of depth, and I think that's where our team excels. We have a bunch of it. Plus, we still have, a sick first line, all 92s. It's not like we're lacking in star power. So, we'll see what happens here if we can match up well. We do have the home ice advantage. We will have that until we play the Leafs. So, game 1, 5-1 win. Game 2 is a 9-1 win. All right, so far, we are steamrolling the Oilers. As I say that, we sweep them. Yeah, I thought I might have jinxed it. No, 3-1 and 4-2. I mean, Decord only allowed 1 goal in 3 of 4 games. That is crazy. So he should have some insane stats right now. And so in the conference final, guys, we got the Winnipeg Jets here. Like I was saying, I'm really curious to see Decord. 9.45 save percentage so far in 11 games. The 1.51 goals against. Yeah, that is nuts. Hellebuck also has, solid numbers, but not as good as Decord's. And then in terms of the matchup, we are better goals for. We're the best team in the playoffs in terms of the goals against. Power play better. Penalty kills better. I mean, 96 is crazy. And then both Ehlers McCann have 13 points. And I look at the Jets team here, guys. You can see they got 94 overall, Kyle Connor, with Scheifele's down to 86, and then a 91 Ehlers. I'm curious to see if Ehlers stays with the team or not this summer. Real life, of course. Velarde, Jaeger there, Perfetti. So actually a lot of the guys, on that team already. Brad Lambert. Very interesting. Okay, they got Noah Cates, fourth line through Claire. Defensively, Morrissey still there. Same with Pionk, Solomon Sin, Sandberg, Ferraro, Cormier. Okay, goaltending, of course. Connor Hellebuck's down to a 91, but still very, very good. And now we're in the conference final, guys. We'll sim game by game. Also, too, you can see over in the East, it's the Lightning and the Islanders. Pretty crazy. I saw with the mock draft before, the Islanders jumping up to pick first overall. I'm guessing they'll take Schaefer, but Time will tell. Through the first period, 0-0. Second period, we're up 2. Yzerman, Lafreniere, and we hold on there. So a shutout from Decord. What are his stats now? Look at that, guys. Decord, 9.5 save percentage, 138 goals against. Incredible. So game 2 here, guys, still in Seattle. We're up 4-2. Larson with 2. That's kind of crazy. He doesn't usually score much. 6-3. Montour with a couple. Also, Ty Nelson had 1. So it's our defenseman with 5 of the 6 goals. And we hold on there, 6-4 win. I'm not sure. I guess they were just, giving us those shots in the point, and team took advantage. And now game 3 here, guys. We're headed to Winnipeg, first away game of the series. Up 1 early. Morgan Geekie. Still 1-0. Outshooting them there. And we hold on, 3-0 win. Yzerman Peterka. Obviously, last game, wasn't amazing for Decord. I think he let in 4 goals. But to follow that up with a shutout, wow. I mean, I'm not going to look again until the series is over, but he has been an absolute brick wall for us so far. So here we go, guys. Chance to sweep the Winnipeg Jets. Game 4, still in Winnipeg. 1-1, Cat and Velarde. 1-1 still, third period. 3-1, wow, right there at the game winner. And then Vince Dunn adds the empty netter. Are you kidding me? So after coming back down 3-1 against the Golden Knights, we have back-to-back sweeps against the Oilers and the Jets. 2 Canadian teams there. And in the Eastern Conference Final now, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dan Bilesma, I think, is just talking about the fact, we made the Cup final, and that was our goal. And so looking at Tampa's lines here, guys, I mean, come on, that first line, Gensel, Point, and Kucherov, it's even better than ours. 295. You've also got 91 Hagel, 90 Sorelli on the second line. Bjorkstrand's still there. Isaac Howard signs with them, 86. Good chance he won't actually do that in real life. Defensively, wow. They have, no defense. So that is interesting. Obviously, there was some depth, a lot of low 80s. Goaltending. Did they draft Ravensburgen? They did. They have a 90 Vasilevsky and a 90 Ravensburgen. He only actually played 1 game. I guess Vasilevsky got pulled. He's been playing very, very well, 926. Ravensburgen, though, made 30 saves when he came in. That's crazy. So I guess that's why they don't need D. Very interesting construction of a team. 5 of their top 6 are 90+ for the forwards. Then defensively, their top guys are 84s. I guess I didn't see their second pairing's way better than the first. 284 as opposed to 83, 81. Another 84 on the bottom pair. So yeah, they got the depth, the 290 goalies. Really, really interesting. Speaking of goalies, you can see Decord there's numbers. Almost a 9.5, 9.49 to be exact. 1.44 goals against. I mean, like I said, Vasilevsky's are good, but Decord's are great. Goals for, we're actually 4th, so we're beating them. Goals against per game, we're number 1. Power play, we're also slightly better than them. Penalty kill, we're also better. Second there to 13th, so we'll definitely take advantage. We have our power plays. And then Kucherov is outscoring Jerry McCann, but that is okay. Like I said, I think our team has a lot more depth here. So we're going to have the home ice advantage, guys, against the Lightning. Hopefully we can keep this win streak going. We've won 11 straight now, right? Because we were down 3-1, so that's 3 wins. Yeah, that's 11 straight in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we're down 1 early. Jordan Greenway. Still 1-0. We're doubling their shots, basically. Have a chance here. And we do come back. Jared McCann with a couple, both on the power play. I said we had to take advantage once they're on the PK, and that's exactly what happened. And now game 2 here, guys. We're still at home in Seattle. Climate Pledge Arena. 2-1 early. McCann again. Geeky. Hagel for them. 5-1 now. Evans, Kopitar right. And we hold on 6-2. Larson gets another. I don't know how I just found that scoring touch come playoff time. And so here we go, guys. Game number 3 now in Tampa. Big chance to really put a hold on this series. We had the first 2 goals. Unfortunately, they tied it up there late. 3-3. Greenway for them. Beniers for us. I was shorthanded. And 6-4. Okay, so Tampa Bay not getting swept. That's fair. So game 4 here, guys. They're looking to tie it. We're looking to get a big lead. 0-0 after 1. After 2. And 1-1. Heading to OT. And we have the OT hero, Caden Cooley again. A defenseman with the goal. So we are now 1 win away from being Stanley Cup champions once again. And we got 3 chances here. All we got to do is win one of these next 3 games. We're in home ice twice. Win it in Seattle would be pretty cool. Game 5 here, guys. Cups in the building. 1-0 early. Vince Dunn. Like I said, the D-men getting it done. Kucherov for them on the power play. McCann for us. Resume simulation here. Shots are pretty equal. Can the boys hold on? Power play. Theirs has been terrible. Are you kidding me? Looks like Hooten in there scored basically immediately once our power play ended, tying the game. About halfway through the third period now. Ideally, we don't go to OT. We can get one and then add an empty netter. 5 minutes to go. Are we going to go to OT? We are. Okay, let's do it. Also, too, guys, if you're curious about the ratings, they had the same offense, 4 worse defense, and 1 better goalie. I mean, 90 Ravensburgen as the backup is just ridiculous. And so here we go, guys. Next goal wins. Can we do it at home? 5 games here against the Lightning. Oh, quick power play on Kucherov's slashing penalty. Let's go. I was saying how, their PK has been tough. He just came in and immediately... I thought I saw somebody else do a slash. I mean, Braden Point and Gensel, somebody had like a I don't know, their hands up high looked like a cross check, but we'll take the slash on Cooch. McCann back with it. Lafreniere, he's got, is that right? Wide open. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the red 1T. If that was a perfect, that's going in. Or actually, sorry, that was Beniers with the clapper. Montour there to Catton. Okay, Yzerman, we got 3-on-2. Come on, Evans. Wow, nice save from Vasilevsky. So there's 5 seconds left now, guys, in the power play. Looks like the Lightning killed this off. I thought we had a really good chance to score there. Point on the puck coming in. Someone's got to play D. Nice save there from Decord. Now here we go, guys. Tampa Bay's got an offensive zone faceoff. Honestly, this might be their first one of the OT. We've had pretty much all the pressure. Obviously, a big part of that was the power play. Greenway. Wow, nice saves from Decord. McCann. Come on. Back to Geeky. Who's that? And are you kidding me? Vasilevsky basically saved the cross crease there. He like intercepted that with his pad. So what, 30 seconds left in the OT, guys. Oh, bad giveaway by Wright. Oh no. Bjorkstrand, if he was a bit faster, that would have been a breakaway. Wright steals it though. Oh, who's that? Catton. Oh my gosh, Catton's got the speed. Can he do it? Are you kidding me? The puck is loose too. The puck's still loose. What a save from Vasilevsky. How did nobody just jam that thing in? He left. Oh wait, Catton back up front. Chance to redeem himself. And Vasilevsky, he's been playing insane. 48 shots. We only have 2 goals to show for it this game. Right there, Montour's able to keep it in. Dunn walks in. Wow, and Vasilevsky with another big glove. Finds Lafreniere somehow onside to right here. Wow, what a save from Vasilevsky again. Like I said, been absolutely unreal. Montour to right. Catton, they're all over them. Full pressure. Come on, it's got to be now. Lafreniere shoots it right at him. So it's definitely a goalie battle here, guys. We're over halfway through the second overtime. 54 shots to 41. No goalies given an inch. I think Vasilevsky's definitely made some bigger saves, but the cords come up when we needed them. Howard out front. Nice save there, just as I was talking about it. Paul. Oh my goodness. And there it is. He snipes it. All right, so I was hoping we could have won double OT at home, but on to Game 6. So like I was saying, guys, Game 6 now in Tampa. I don't care if we win the Stanley Cup, not at home. I just want to win it. And 1-0 early. Connor Geeky. 2-1 now. Lafreniere for us. Bjorkstrand for them. Let's see if we can hold on. Last time, of course, they tied it. Forced OT. Got that big game winner in double OT. Power play, huge chance for us. They kill it off, okay. Still 10 minutes left till glory. Second Stanley Cup in 4 years would be awesome. 5 minutes now. Can we hold on? And okay, 54 seconds. This is our time. We got to jump in. Here we go, guys. Game 6. Less than a minute to go. I feel like Tampa should be pulling their goalie once they get a chance. Right to McCann. Back to Lafreniere. Oh my goodness. That's got to do it. 3-1 now with like 50 seconds left. You can see John Cooper not happy with that one. And here we go, guys. Tampa Bay just pulled their goalie. Big save from the court. 30 seconds left. Lafreniere, I think he's got 2 in this game. So if he could get an empty netter here, could get the hat trick. What a hit. And then misses the empty net. The computer honestly is so bad at scoring empty netters. I'm not sure what it is. Big step from Montour to right. And there we go. That's going to do it. 4-1. We're going to be Stanley Cup champions once again. And now here we go, guys. Less than a second to go. And there you have it. Seattle Kraken, once again, Stanley Cup champs. I love this camera angle. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. That looks like super close. Usually it's a little bit further back than that. Joey Decord, of course, a huge reason why. I think he could definitely be winning the Conn Smythe Trophy. Like, the numbers he put up probably, would deserve it. If he doesn't win it, maybe goalies can't in this. I don't know. But there you have it. Seattle Kraken, second Stanley Cup in 4 years. Like I said, super impressed with this team. Also, too, maybe there's something to say, like when your team's doing really well, don't switch it up because we did not make a trade at the deadline. And there you have it. Yeah, Joey Decord, Conn Smythe winner. 1.67 goals against average and a 943 save percentage. Are you kidding me? Dude was an absolute brick wall. Like, wow, I'm so glad we held on to him. Obviously, year 1, I was thinking about, potentially trading him away or whatever, but team surprised me, including him, and I'm definitely glad we held on to him. And now next year, guys, we got the new captain, Vince Dunn. Going out to lift the Stanley Cup. Last time he won this, Jordan Eberle was wearing the C. Obviously, some changeover with the team, but the core is definitely still the same. And there you have it, Seattle Kraken, once again, as Stanley Cup champs. And I'm trying to think who should get it first. Even though he's won before, I feel like we probably give it to Anze Kopitar. And right there, you guys can see Dunn giving Kopitar the cup. After him, I'm trying to think who we give it to. I mean, maybe Morgan Geeky. I don't think he's won it yet. I'm definitely racking my brain right now. I don't think so though. 4th line vet. He'd be a guy that would get it pretty early. And lastly, guys, I feel like we got to give it to Joey Decord. I mean, literal just God mode come these playoffs. And now next to guys, of course, you got the Stanley Cup team pick. Kraken here in Tampa Bay. They got the one finger up. But for a lot of them, this is, of course, their second Stanley Cup. One of my favorite screens in franchise next. Stanley Cup champs, Seattle Kraken. Love seeing that. And right there, you guys can see Seattle Kraken 28-29 Stanley Cup champs. Vince Dunn there as the captain. I think, yeah, we definitely had a really good group of players. Hopefully, can maybe win one more here. And the playoffs are now complete, guys. Stanley Cup champion, Seattle Kraken. Love it. Calder Cup champion there, Rockford IceHogs. I actually did forget to check the AHL team. We know they don't win the Calder Cup. I'm curious to see how they did, though. Looking like a first-round exit. Oh, wow. They didn't even make the playoffs. Wow. They were fourth. They won one and got an OT loss. How did they not make it? Wow, guys, they actually got beat out by a tiebreaker. Same amount of points, but one less win than the Silver Knights. And now look at the playoff tree here, guys. Of course, we know our road. 7 games there with the Vegas Golden Knights. Sweeping the Oilers and the Jets, and then beating the Lightning there in 6. Lightning beat the Sabres in 6, Canadians in 7, swept the Islanders before losing to us. And in terms of the player stats, Jerry McCann was a playoff scoring leader, 25 points. Lafreniere was a point per game. Right. Morgan Geeky, 16 from the 4th line. Love that. He definitely deserved, you know, being second there in the Stanley Cup handoff. Anze Kopitar, he had 11. Okay. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, probably not bringing him back. Joey DeCourt, as I mentioned. 4 shutouts, 9-4-5, 164. Ridiculous. And look at the awards here, guys. As I mentioned, we got our second Stanley Cup there in 4 years. And one thing I actually totally forgot to point out, I wanted to double check though before I said anything. Both times we won the Stanley Cup, we actually beat out the Tampa Bay Lightning, who's actually made the Stanley Cup final 4 of the last 5 years. How dominant is that? I was pretty positive we beat the Lightning, but I wanted to, you know, double check here to be sure. So that is kind of cool. And the fact that, like, you know, they've also won a couple President's trophies and still only won 1 Stanley Cup, even though they made these Cup final for the last 5 years. I'm not even sure if that's actually a good thing at that point. Matthews Art Ross Trophy in the Hart. Harley there got the James Norris. Okay. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Pasternak, Lady Byng. Ledwinski there, Calder. You got the Cord with the Conn Smythe. Knight got the Vezina Trophy with the Chicago Blackhawks. Also got the William Jennings. Parayko, Bill Masterton. 3rd straight year. You don't usually see that. Olsen there, Sharks coach Jack Adams. Fantilli, Selke. Matthews, Ted Lindsay. And then Connor Bedard there. His first Maurice Richard. And then in terms of the AHL awards here, guys. So individual, we'll just quickly go through. I don't think we... Oh, actually, Salah there, sportsmanship. Okay, so we got 1 award in the AHL. And now the draft player is also in here, guys. St. Louis picking first overall. They've been last, I think, a few times. Haven't picked first yet. Columbus there, too. So actually, both bomb teams winning the draft lottery. And next year, guys, we'll take a look at retired players. I am curious to see if Kopitar, you know, calls it quits on top. Sidney Crosby, 5 points shy of 2,000. No way he would call it quits right there. And he also retires with the Predators. Malkin with the Oilers. Kucherov, wow. Kind of crazy to see him retiring that early at 36. I think he had a lot of game left. Like, he was second in playoff scoring, I think. Still a 95 overall. He just had 110 points. That doesn't make any sense. His contract, he was making 15-7 for 2 more years. I don't know what would cause him to retire that early. Patty Kane was a free agent. Panarin there called it a career. Jamie Benn, Matt Duchene, both on Florida now. Zuccarello, Kadri, Tarasenko. Yeah, so some big names. Kucherov's definitely the most interesting one. And then goaltending here. Bobrovsky calls it a career. 1,004 games played, 563 wins. Jonathan Quick, Varlamov, Markstrom, Kemper. Some big names. And so at the draft now, guys, I'm curious to see what's going to happen at the top. You got a high elite defenseman, Tony Hodgson. Interesting. Then you have 4 medium elites behind him. Taking a look at the gems. There are no gems this year. Okay. Guaranteed potential. Got this guy here, Ukrainian defenseman, could be medium elite. Unfortunately, at 18, I do not think we can get him because we're going to have the 32nd pick, and we can't move up in the first round. That's one of our rules to make this a bit tougher, yet still 2 Stanley Cups. Can't be upset. Right here's the guy who could be low elite, going to go like last pick of the draft. And so I think we'll just send our pick here, guys, at 32. We'll hold on to it. Couple medium top 9s going, medium top 6 defensemen. Wow, so this draft class not quite as good. Hodgson there, though, is sick, and then all the guys behind him in the top 5. Utah, I don't know what they were thinking there, but I'll see if we can make, you know, something happen in terms of our, you know, scouted players. McKay's guaranteed medium top 4. NHLTA 2 years is also pretty good. I feel like, yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's take Glenn McKay. 6'5" as well. He's a big defenseman. And yeah, 68 overall, medium top 4, last pick in the first round. It's a solid pick. And our next pick, guys, is actually the last pick in the second round. I'm not even sure there's anybody worth, you know, value here. You got low top 6s. These goalies, if they are medium elite, one of them, that would be good. Honestly, looking at what's here, I think it does make sense to just take a chance. Hope for a medium elite goalie. 5-year NHLTA, 4-year guaranteed. So we'll take the higher rated one in Jenkins. And he is medium elite. Let's go. 59 overall. And now, guys, we have a late pick in the 3rd round. So far, very happy. Like a medium elite goalie, medium top 4 defenseman. Could take a chance on Reeves. Could be medium elite. I doubt it. Could also get guaranteed low top 6. I'd prefer to take a chance, though. Avery Reeves from the Bulldogs. And he is medium elite. Let's go. 68 overall, center sniper. What a pick. We're honestly, wow, I did not expect this draft to go this well for us. And now, guys, we have a pick in the 4th round here. The only guy I have left pinned is Numanen, who's supposed to be low elite, but that'll be like a last pick in the draft kind of player. Could take a chance on Gustafsson. Could be a medium elite goalie. Usually the goalies hit more than, say, the forwards. Marchand there is supposed to go 7th round. I doubt he's medium elite, but honestly, Gustafsson might be. And he is. Let's go. He's 47 overall, so he's 12 below the other goalie, but in the 4th round, we cannot be upset. We have another 4th round pick here. Honestly, probably just trade that away, and we'll just take that one last pin guy with our 7th round pick. And like I was saying, guys, since we only have one guy left to trade, trying to trade our 4th, 5th, and 6th round in this year's draft, plus Price. He's only a 71, still at 23. For the Carolina Hurricanes, 4, 5, and 6 next year. They're a seller, so those picks could definitely be a lot higher than our picks, which I think are all like the last pick in those rounds. And they say yes. I think that was actually really good value for us. And with our last pick, guys, 7th round here, like I said, I'll take that guy who's like 300 something. Could be low elite, even if he's not. It's worth the chance here. And he's a low top 6. That's actually, yeah, late 7th round. We'll take that all day. And so now, guys, we're at the re-sign phase here with 11 million in cap space, which honestly is quite a bit since we don't really have to sign anybody. So we could potentially bring in like a 1-year rental on somebody big, because Eisman's going to need to get paid. I think some other people too. Connor Geeky, for instance. Peterka might need a raise. Kopitar doesn't want to retire. He wants $4 million bucks. He still does have 5-star defense with a quick pick X factor. Physically, no, he's not quite as good. Speed's also gone down a little bit, but honestly, not too much. I mean, we definitely could consider it. I'm probably going to wait, though, and see what's available in free agency. Ty Nelson will definitely just qualify. I do plan on trading him away, though, just because we have young defensemen coming up. I think it makes more sense. For instance, Knoll here, 81, medium elite. He's going to get signed. Now, Daniel Sprong can probably let go. He only had like 40 points in the AHL. Same with Dargachev even. Maybe get, some more room for younger guys. And in terms of the goalies here, guys, Sarinen's 83. I don't know if he's going to ask for too much. He's not at all. Wow. So I could definitely get him to stay as our AHL starter. 3 years, 950 would be crazy. Now we got 2 who needs a contract, 75 overall, medium starter. I think we got him, honestly, in our first draft. So we're going to have him now with Kiprasov. Mankari's elite. Captain there, low HL starter. We'll definitely let him go. He was one of our missed picks for sure. And you can see we got a couple more medium league goalies. Like, honestly, just so many assets to work with. And in terms of the contracts, guys, I think it was just all AHL players we had to bring back, apart from Kopitar, who, like I said, we're going to wait on. Knoll, I guess, too, will be in the NHL next year. So getting him to sign his entry level is big. But yeah, if you look at expiring here, we got Nelson, who we qualified in. Again, I'll be trading him. Kopitar may or may not bring back. We got 11 million in cap space. Definitely want to try and make the most of it. And so now, guys, the free agency period. I'm curious to see, is there anyone big there we could get? Brant Clark, 26, RFA. Okay, Sandin Pellikka. We'll sort by overall here. The top 3 guys there, all are RFAs. Hiddle here is UFA. I mean, I don't really have anywhere for him. Seneca, RFA as well. Same with Wood. So, I mean, we could bring back Kopitar. We'd have about, $6-7 million bucks after that. Protis here, more money, but younger. I mean, it's really for 1 year, right? So Kopitar, we want a cup with him. Did give us, some good PK stuff. Maybe we do bring him back, because I just don't really see anywhere else to spend this money. Obviously, could use at the deadline if there's like a rental that we could, have 50% retained on, bring in a superstar. But for right now, I'll just try and bring Kopitar back to the team. I'm going to offer him exactly what he's asking with a 50% modified no trade. I do see, though, he's requesting any power play. He's not going to be on our power play, so I'm just going to hope he doesn't care about that. And now in terms of the goaltenders, Jacob Fowler there's a top 1, but again, another RFA. Luke Dossel's actually the top UFA goalie. Take a look at 2 ways, just in case somebody really good. Burke, medium elite. What the heck? Undrafted. Oh, wow. I thought, somebody didn't sign this guy. He just somehow slipped through the cracks, so we'll try and get him. Like a free medium elite goalie got to. I guess the low elite there, Rissanen. 1953. There's a chance he'll grow. Christoforo here as well. 2377 Spitfire. Gotta get him. And there we go, guys. Kopitar did accept, so luckily I don't have to, play him on the power play. And the goalie they rejected. Okay, that's fine. It looks like he signed with Colorado. And that low elite guy actually wanted to say yes. We have no more spots. So maybe we can trade away a couple bad contracts. And so right here, guys, I'm actually trying to trade Ty Nelson along with a couple contracts. House here, low top 6 at 21. Only a 66. Proc Corkin here, 21. Still only a 68. Obviously, Nelson have a, elite guy coming in for him. If we can get a 2nd and 4th back from Penguins, who are sellers, so these could be, high in each round, I'd be happy with that. Value looks to be actually on our side. And the Penguins say no. Okay, I thought that was a pretty fair ask. I tried adding a 6. They still said no. What about just the 2nd? Wow, okay, they think that's too much. What about a 3, 4, and 5? Now they say yes. Okay, so, I mean, we get a bunch of picks there. Gives us a lot of draft capital. And so there we go, guys. Rissanen now signs. And we're talking to the coach guys about next season. I think season goal obviously should be win the cup again, and it is. In terms of the preseason focus, I think we'll do strength this time. We've got a good amount of discipline. Plus, that should help Hamilton, who's the elite enforcer. And so now, guys, I'll show what the team is looking like for next season. I figured, we're coming off a Stanley Cup win. Why mess with it too much, especially since we actually had some really good growth this summer. So, first line, McCann's a 92 still. Wright dropped somehow to 91. Lafreniere, though, up to a 94. Like, that is crazy. Franchise potential now, so awesome to see that. Definitely, we won that trade we made with the Rangers. Second line still Yzerman, Beniers, and Catton. You can see Catton's up to 89. Paterka there 88 now. Kopitar still 86, and then Kak was 87, but he did gain an X factor. Got the Geeky brothers still together, both 84s. Hamilton there at fourth line left wing. Defensively, Dunn's now a 94 overall, number one defenseman, so pretty crazy to see that. Montour with him gets a +5. Riker Evans evens up to a 90. He's luckily got the role there top 4, so playing second pairing shouldn't hurt him, but that is crazy. Playing with Gooley there on the second pairing, and then bottom pair is the Knold, who's the elite defenseman we got late first round, and he's got Larson with him on that bottom pair. Goaltending-wise, of course, the Cord's still starting. Somehow dropped in rating by 1 after having one of the best playoff performances ever for a goalie, but the way she goes sometimes. Staring at, of course, still the AHL starter. We also still have that stacked line. There's just nowhere for these guys to play. So let me know what you guys think I should do. Maybe package them with somebody in NHL, try and bring in a superstar or something next season. Again, it kind of seems weird because we did just win the cup, right? So I really don't want to mess with things too much. We've also got like Rene here, who's 82 at 21. Definitely just tons of depth. Defensively too. Volkov, 82 at 22. This guy has, top 6 roles. So I think he'll probably take over for Larson very, very soon. But in regards to the AHL team, I don't know how they haven't won yet. Like, they are so stacked top to bottom. But maybe this will be their year. In terms of the ratings, guys, for this season, before we end it here, I will give you a quick look. We got 95 offense, 92 defense, and 92 goaltending. I'm hoping we can win back-to-back cups. 3 cups in 5 years, I think, would definitely make us a dynasty. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.